نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for His endless mercy upon us. Waking up today is not by our power, not by our ability, it's by the willingness of Allah, His mercy for making us to wake up today, because there's the difference between sleeping and being dead. It's just a little difference, but what's equal in the both is that if we sleep, we do not know where we are anymore. We just realize that we have slept and we just wake up. Even some of us, we're asking ourselves or thinking that maybe I just slept 15 minutes ago, and that 15 minutes ago was around 10 o'clock yesterday and 5 o'clock this morning. It will now be like within some minutes. So, and sometimes we just like, okay, maybe we wake up around 4 o'clock, we look at the time, we realize that I still have some hours. So as far as say 5:30, let me sleep more. By the time you wake up, like you just hear kukuru to 7, and I'm like I just woke up like that. So it used to happen. So that shows that between sleep and to just sleep like this, one can just follow the place, go to a journey that will not even return anymore. So if you are still having the philosophy of I must reach so age before I can die, definitely you don't understand your deal. If you are still thinking that at least before somebody can even die in this century, at least you will reach like 80, 90, 60, you are the one calculating that one by yourself. If they can born today and people can even die today, so where are we else that we cannot even
the one inside womb.
The one in the womb self died there. They just carry him out, dead body. So where are we that cannot be saying or thinking that you spend some years or a particular age? Anytime I want to sleep at night, I almost cry for lying because I'll just be like, see, if I not even wake up again like this, I will miss everybody. I will not see this person again. I will not be thinking of the people that I know, because it is not easy. So the difference that is there is just that you'll be breathing. They just see you breathing. Your stomach will be going up and down. They say, this person is still breathing. So, but we thank Allah for that gigantic mercy. May Allah accept our appreciation and our ibadah. The little thing we just benefit ourselves, which is a reminder about some supererogatory supplications called nawafil. We have a lot of nawafil, and the meaning of nawafil has a lot of meaning, but the one I'm referring to here is about our nafila after each salat or before salat. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in the hadith of Abu Huraira in Sahih Muslim, Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was reported to have said, "La taj'alu buyutakum quburan wa la taj'alu qabri 'idan." He said that, "La taj'alu buyutakum quburan." Don't make your houses, it's make it in the plural, buyut. Don't make your houses quburan. Don't make it like cemetery. maqabir. This is just like a parable that don't make your house kuburan. How you can be thinking, if you are reading grammar, it just be like, how possible somebody will make his house a cemetery? Cemetery to us is when you bury somebody in a particular place, like 2, 3 upward like that. So we'll be like, it's not possible now. How will I make my house as a cemetery? Because I will not bury anybody in this house. So I will be carrying my deceased body to cemetery. So that is not what the hadith is referring to. What is kubur? As we all know, that is the place where they bury a dead body. And at the same time, kubur is among the places where we are not allowed to pray, to supplicate, either nafila or compulsory, or to even read any Quranic verses. So the Prophet now said that la taj'alu buyutakum quburan means that do not make your house a place where you won't be praying. Don't make your house a place where you cannot even pray nawafil. And this hadith is even referring to nawafil, nafila, because Prophet Muhammad has ever prayed any nafila in the mosque. You will even see the hadith written that Prophet Muhammad prayed all nafila at home. Either the one after Zuhri, or the one after Maghrib, or the one after Isha, or the one after Subhi. Prophet Muhammad prayed everything at home. You see that you pray at home before you come to the mosque, or come to the mosque, pray the compulsory prayer, and go back home to pray nawafil. That was why there was a day Aisha and saw him praying nafila after Asri. So when he now finished, Aisha now asked him that, Ya Rasulullah, is there now nafila after Asri? He said no. But the nafila that he was unable to pray during the Zuhri period, so he's now returning it. So all the nafila of Prophet Muhammad were prayed in the at home, not in the mosque. And that word la taj'alu buyutakum quburan is a command, not a suggestion, not an advice. We have hadith where the Prophet suggests that if you do this, you will earn a lot of reward. Yeah, we have some hadiths where they advise, like fast beside din teribati yadak. When you are about to choose a woman, he said they used to marry woman because she has money, because she has beauty, because she has a very popular family, or because she had din. He now said far beside din teribati yadak. It is just an advice. It's not mandating us that you must marry that one that is always seriously religious. But if you marry that one that is religious, it will make you a lot of benefit. So I think we have did that episode for that one many times here. But the advice is suggested. So, and there are some hadiths as well where the Prophet command, it is a command. That word la taj'alu buyutakum quburan in the jurisprudential study, we call it amru. Wal amru yadullu ala al-wujub in usul al-fiqh, that it is a command. And anything called command in the Quran or in the hadith is referring to compulsory. So, and the penalty for not applying that instruction, that command, in usul al-fiqh, they call it sin. Sometimes it can be sin, ordinary sin. Sometimes it can be shirk. Sometimes it can be kufur. But the one regarding this one is not shirk, it's not kufur. But we have some scholars that have opinion that it is a sin. That supplicating nafila all the time in the mosque, you are a sinner. In some scholars' view. Why some said it is mustahab. That is, we want you not to be praying nafila in the mosque. be praying nafila at home. But either the both party, the left and the right, in their opinion, what we are just after here is that the hadith is very clear. We don't need mufassir for the hadith again. We don't need any opinion for the hadith. Any opinion that will change that position of the hadith supposed to come with proof as well too. That la taj'alu buyutakum quburan. That do not make your house is a cemetery. So today, and it is very common and it is everywhere, Muslim hardly supplicate supererogatory prayer at home. All of us we have used to the mosque. Are you now getting me now? Majority of Muslims today we have used to the mosque. All our nafila it is in the mosque. Some might be thinking that maybe I used to wake up in the midnight, so I pray the nawafil that 11 rakah. I pray it in every midnight at home now. That is not. Prophet Muhammad is our mentor. So, and he said that whoever follow him is on the right path. So we should strive to make our act of supplicating nawafil to rhyme with the prophet. We are not condemning the one we are praying in the mosque, but we are just advising us to let our nafila to be more much in our house than in the mosque. If you come to the mosque late, maybe you come when they are already on the solars or we are started solars, and you shall meet up with Jama. So, and if it is subi like this now, you have to pray 2 rakah before the real salat, right? But as you now come, we are already in Jama. You join us. After we finish praying, we expect you to not even do any nafila. Just sit down, do your azkar, and go home. Go and do that nafila that you miss. That was the way Prophet Muhammad supplicated all his nafila. If he missed nafila, he go back home and supplicate it and pray and establish it. And even if something comes up, maybe after you pray salat, there's a discussion or there's something important that you have to engage in, so you are unable to make the nafila. You can even postpone the nafila to another salat period. The way the Prophet ﷺ used to do. So that is the meaning of the hadith. La taj'alu buyutakum quburan. Don't make your house like a cemetery. So failure to be praying nafila every day, all the time in your house, is an act of making your house to be like a cemetery. This is nafila. Let us now ask, when last do we read Quran in our house? We don't have time because we are going to work. And when last, majority of us even everywhere, not only in the mosque, here. And when last the Muslim wake up in the midnight and do nafila? Because we don't have the time. We wake up 7 or 4 o'clock. By the time we start polishing our shoe, making boiling some water to all those things, time don't go. And we must catch up. We must not even enter the office anything after 8. We have to what? We have to meet up the time given to every staff. That is the disadvantage of being under kufuru government, because they not value all these things. In every Islamic country, they know that you will pray. They know that you will pray subuh, you will pray salat before you leave your house. But today, you are thinking of waking up 4 o'clock tomorrow, how is it going to be possible for you to now wake up 2 o'clock to be doing nafila till that 4, and you are still going to drive? So we calculate those, all those things. We start coming to our memory that if I wake up 2 o'clock or 3 now, I will do VG. I will not sleep, and I'm still going to drive the next day. Maybe from our house to our working place, now 1 hour. So like we are here now in Niger State. Majority of us, our offices are in Abuja, and you want to drive. So which imam will now tell me to wake up in the midnight and pray? So that if I don't drive now, I go and sleep on the steering. So there's no way, there's no space for us to even deep in Ibadah because of many of things we are engaging. And if you don't even doing all these things, are you not going to eat? So life activities have snatched many of our precious time. And we also as well, we are not even helping ourselves. It's supposed to be feeling sad that we are distancing ourselves from Allah. So this is the major reason for many people for not doing nafila in the midnight. Down is the midnight though. Or you now come to recitation of Quran in the house. We serve as a father. We are the president of the house. When last did you read Surah Al-Baqarah in our house? The surah that the prophet said that any house where they read Surah Al-Baqarah, Shaitan won't be able to even live in the house. And it's supposed to even shoot Baqarah like something we be reading 3 days in our house. Even the Baqarah is much, is so plenty in the sight of majority. By the time I now sit down now, start reading Baqarah. Am I now going to office? That will be the question. But what of the Sundays too? That there is no work. At least this is the cane, is the bazooka, the bomb for every shaitan in my house or in my compound, in my territory. We don't have time for that one, no. But we can play music in our house. We can play music. You say, don't make life boring. If you are not listening to music in this century, you are a boring person, even in the sight of Muslim. And this music, beat, piano, all those things are what Shaitan even enjoying past. They love it very much. So where you're supposed to be reading Quran, even after Subhi Salat, when you go back home, you're supposed to even call your children, sit down. Everybody should choose his own particular surah and be reading. So we should not make our house a place where prayer do not even reign in the house. So la taj'alu buyutakum quburan. We should not make our house like a cemetery where we not even pray, where we not even do any act of askar and ibadah. So let us endeavor to be supplicating our nawafil at home. We shouldn't make mosque the masjid where we will permanent our nawafil. Compulsory salat are supposed to be what? To be established in the mosque. But the sunnah, the way of the Prophet when it comes to nafila is house. Except if condition comes or warrant you that you won't be able to go. Like now you are in office. Abi, you go for prayer in the Zuri. And you not tell me that you have to drive, come home, come and pray nafila at home before you go back to office again. That is not what we are saying. But where we have time, where we are not far from home, even Juma, we have 4 rakah after Juma that we're supposed to supplicate at home. After we pray Juma finish, we are to supplicate nafila. That 4 rakah can be divided. If you are not going back home after Juma, so it is advisable for you to pray the 2 rakah in the mosque. When you go back home, go and complete it. And if you are going back home immediately after Juma, the 4 rakah are suggested to be prayed at home. How many people even pray nafila after Juma? How many people? After Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi, even Imam say never finish salama. We don't stand up, packing our prayer mat. Start greeting each other. Salam alaikum, salam alaikum, salam alaikum, salam alaikum. Greeting each other after salat. That salam alaikum, may Allah accept it too. May Allah accept it too. By all the scholars in the world, it is bid'ah. We shouldn't be shaking ourselves, greeting ourselves after salat. I mean the greeting of may Allah accept it for us. Assalamu alaikum. May Allah accept it. May Allah accept it. As we used to do, it is bid'ah. But if you will go out from the mosque, it's been a while you see the person, and you greet him, nothing do that one. But that assalamu alaikum, that greeting of may Allah accept it, may Allah accept that I used to do, na bid'ah. So as you just pray, you have used bid'ah to even for your ibadah. For that Juma Mubarak. Who asked you? There's no greeting like Juma Mubarak. So all those text messages, some people every Friday, they may not check on you from Monday to Thursday, but that Friday they will remember that they want to send you a message. They say they used to control the message beautifully like that. They will now end it with Abi Juma or Juma Mubarak. So this kind of greeting didn't exist during the time of Prophet Muhammad and the 3 generations of the Sahaba and the Tabi and Tabi. So what I'm saying here now is that our nafila should be what? Should be establishing in our house. So we should create a place in the house where you'll be praying. Apart from the midnight prayer that you used to do, apart from the place that you used to sit down and read Quran, nafila should be in our house. And if you are praying nafila in the mosque, we want to know the reason why you are praying nafila in the mosque. Are you not going back home? You understand, Kuma? Are you not going back home? Or you are not coming from home? So that is the sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam when it's come to nafila. So finally, we should try as much as possible to avoid some business engagements when it comes to salat, when it comes to ibadah. This is why we need to know the criteria that make salat be aligned with the way of the Prophet. Because he said that Sallu kama ra'aytumuni usalli. Pray the way you see me, Prophet, praying. And the way Prophet ﷺ prayed has been written down in the book of Hadith. So there are some things, if we are doing something that is not that much like that, maybe somebody can just use ice, just carry ice away from this thing. Example of this is that when we want to pray Jama'ah, as an example, the person I want to pray for us cannot read Quran well. So what we are concerned about that is that in as much you can read Fatiha correctly, understand, but in as much the person can read Fatiha correctly, no problem. Some scholars say that there is no problem. Let him lead prayer for you. If there is nobody that can lead the prayer, but the only person at that moment that you see is the one that is not that fluent in recitation. So such person is allowed to lead. But if is Fatiha self gan na agbomboro, he shouldn't lead salat. It's not allowed such person to lead salat. But my own opinion regarding this is that before when Allah have not banned the Sahaba from drinking alcohol, it was one wrong recitation of one companion that was the cause of that revelation where Allah said that they shouldn't be praying when they have drunk. So what happened was that Sahabi, as they just drunk, everybody just don't shy you, and they want to pray. He was trying to read Suratul Kafirun. saying that Kul ya ayyuhal kafirun, it is la abudu that is there. La abudu, that is, I will never worship what you are worshiping. And now say abudu mata abudu. Me and you, we go to worship together. I will be worshiping what you are worshiping too. And immediately Allah revealed to the prophet that as from today, don't even drink and pray. He not say they should not drink at all. Don't drink, don't pray while you are drunk. So from because of this, they even distance the time. So maybe they can start drinking around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11. They will stop. So between 12, 1, or if so that fall in 2, there's 3 hours distance. I don't clear. Everybody go see each other where. Everything will be going straight. They will not be the fasting. You know, if you're drunk, you can say, yeah, this trailer is still fasting. No? It's not going straight too. And the trailer is on speed. So if Allah can reveal to the prophet because these people, this Sahabi read wrongly. So why not telling us that if the person can read Fatiha fluently and the remaining one it doesn't mean waiting. So we need to even work on this too. But there was a day I prayed in one place. That place I used to stay. During that time I used to come to Abuja. This man was the owner of the mosque. He was the one that built this mosque. Only him knew. And he loves to be the imam of that mosque too. Nobody can lead. And you know, the mosque used to full of all these Hausa, Merua people. So anytime I try to go to the mosque, wallahi, even Fatiha herself worst. Wallahi. Is Fatiha last to read Fatiha? Wallahi, it worst. But all of us, we cannot say anything now. Even in mosque. So anytime you now come late, maybe we have to pray like now for the first 15 minutes to 5 or to 6 abi. So we not even see him. Just 2 or 1 seconds like this. Those houses will say, man, I pray for God, pray for God, pray for God. Everybody don't know the man. So me, I'll move forward, I will pray. To the extent that there was a day, it was everyone deciding something on the somebody someone just is. You might just kai. And after the sleep, it can't change face for everybody. Can't change face. And there's no that mosque in that place, as big as the area is. I don't know now, maybe they don't change that, or everybody don't live in Moscow. So it doesn't mean we have to look for somebody that can read Quran fluently. If your son sabi read Quran past you, and you want to pray at home, you both of you, let him lead. Let him lead and pray. If you come to the mosque, maybe they come to the mosque, maybe nobody come, because sometimes, you know, this place sometimes every day people used to come and pray. Like the Zuri. Maybe people are not around. I think I was the only one prayed here, maybe day before yesterday or 2 days ago. So in such situation, because we are not allowed to be praying 2 Jama'ah in one mosque, this one too even common. Where they have already prayed Jama'ah, finish, you will just come. Maybe two or three people will just come. And then you now start another Jama'ah. So it is not allowed. The best position is just pray individually. That is why if I pray, if I come late, I don't allow people to even attach to join me. I'll just say like this. Everybody should pray. That is the sunnah. So in a way that whereby it is only your son that is available. Don't say, you will now be praying for me. There is no God, there is no champion in the Salah. So let us try to work on this aspect. And it is very common as well, when you finish praying, we now raise hand and we praying. This one is not even something that we can just even take eyes away from too. So we should try to adjust. We should raise our hand in prayer only where the Prophet ﷺ did so. And there are many ways recorded that he used to raise up his hand and pray. Anywhere different from that is what is an innovation. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our ibadah. May Allah accept our supplication. May Allah accept our individual sacrifices as well. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdik. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa ant. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Do you have any question? Alaikum salam.
Before my question, I just want to remind us that as we look forward to Ramadan, our efforts are ensuring that we do one of two things in the mosque. We should not use our eye to do particularly this rough. I know there was a Damian and Hadyu'Muhammad measured the length of the rock. I think it was 6 meters long. Each one.
Yeah.
So we have been trying to mobilize resources, but unfortunately, because of the state of the nation, even the helpers are not smiling at the moment. However, all of us, even in the face of hardship, we still appreciate what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is doing for us, because He knows we are eating and we are surviving. So I'm just of the opinion that if as an individual, or 2 or 3, or if you know anybody, even if it's just one road that we are able to do, I think since we cannot take everything once, if we can be taking it one by one, it's also a progress instead of not doing anything at all. So that we check, depending on the quality. The last time we checked, the one at this level, it costs about 18,000. So if we are buying 6 rice, about 100 plus. We have the other ones that are of lower grade with 90, 70. We can get one road as well if price has not changed. So,
You want me to tell someone?
1 meter. They have 1 meter of 8.5. They have 1 meter of about 13.5. 1 meter of 17.5 as at that time. Turkish is 17.5.
Times 6 or thereabout, or 6.5 or 5.5, according to this.
Yes. So if it's the one of 17, you see that by the time you take 5, it's already above 100. So I hope my maths is not giving me the money. So these are just the options.
Yeah.
Whatever we're able to do in that direction, may Allah make it easy for us. We also have a system in the mind. We should not foreclose that too. Inshallah, I know if we put it at heart, Allah will support our cause. So, to my question now,
Yeah.
in the light of the Jami prayer,
Yeah.
we have refugees to the Sunnah position as already emphasized, but you see that it's a common practice, you understand, in our mosques, campuses, even on transit, that in a particular salat, you can find like 10 Jami prayer because of the volume of the members of a particular mosque. One, the size of the mosque itself cannot even carry the patronage of the members. So as such, they take the salat in batches. Why some? Because it's a floating membership. As these sets are going, the sets are coming in. Particularly if you take campus as an example, you see that at times in a particular salat you can have up to 10, depending on the school and the situation you find yourself. So how do we just oppose this now, putting it side by side by the Sunnah request of Islam?
Now, it's still the same thing. the rules of the masjid of mosque is that 2 jamu salat is not allowed to be formed there. What we normally concern is that Salatul Jama is more better than the individual. So that is what usually make people to used to form their own this thing if they do not meet up the particular this thing. So in a place whereby the mosque or the musalla where they want to pray is not that spacious, and the number of people at times sometimes used to be more massive than everybody can just pray once, there's nothing you can do. If it is the Jama that will meet up, you pray the Jama. And if you not meet up with the Jama, you not meet up with that.
You meet up with the first one.
You not meet up with the first one. So the next thing is to be praying your salat individually. Because it is only one imam that must exist in the mosque. And it's not possible that the imam of the masjid that prayed the first round for them to now ask come and pray second round for other people, or to pray third round and more. So once the chosen imam prayed salat for the Jama at the right time, that is just it. Anybody praying or forming Jama after the imam is also committing error, because that is the imam that has already been chosen to pray, and when he was praying you are not there, definitely you miss that Jama with that. So it's not about number of people, it's not about to gain the Jama. Everything has already been stated, and there is a way those that even meet up with the first Jama, there's a way they meet it. Maybe they went there in time. And one thing used to come on, whereby you be thinking that maybe it is 15 after 1 we pray, I can still go 10 after. Before 5, within the 5 minutes, I would trek, I would reach mosque. That one used to happen as well too. But in a way by where nothing like that happen, maybe you are a traveler. Even as a traveler, your own salat is even different. You have to pray costly on your own. But in a situation whereby people are more plenty than the mosque, or the place is not that distant, there's nothing you can do. You just pray your salat. You also have salat now. You have your own reward. Just that it's not up to those that pray Jamu. So we should be striving to be meeting up with the first Jama once in a while. May Allah make it easy for us.
Follow up, sir.
Now,
in the case of the travelers, because for some of us that travel often, at times you get to some locations, it's as if you are just learning something new. I know you, particularly, like if you face Kaduna
now,
by Ogodogodo, then Judge, that is before Zaria, like that, they have different spots that people stop over to pray. Now, when you get to the mosque, you see that the batch of Germany that they do is not even 40. You understand? Because as people are coming, they are praying. Now, because of the traffic, in the same mosque, God, the size of the mosque, you will find like 2-3 different prayers going on at the same time. For instance, while you are praying Zuhr, they will have Zuhr placard put in front of that group. Another group is doing Asri, another group is doing Maghrib, depending on the timing that you will get there. You just see the mosque is like busy almost 12 hours every day. So this kind of situation now, is it permissible? Because it's a common practice now.
No, it can be a common practice, but it's not permissible. That is just a sign of inadequate knowledge of the deen. Because normally in that mosque that they are forming another Jama, what we are saying now is that you cannot make 2 Jama in one mosque after they have already prayed 1 Jama. So people that are traveling, that are coming to the mosque, they are to pray their qasru. If those travelers can make their own jama and pray their qasru in jama, their own case is different from those that are living there. And if one jama has already been made, other travelers that come out to pray their own, what they're supposed to even ask is that, have they prayed? If the time of salat, maybe they arrive there in Asri time, and they are they are to do jamu. So they are only just that, is it time for Asri? Either it's time for Asri or not time itself, they are to form their own jama within themselves, and should be only one. So any other people that are now coming as a traveler that know that they've already prayed, their own duty is to pray individually. Their own duty is to pray individually. They are not to join any jama and pray, because it's against the rules of Sharia to pray 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 jama in one masjid. So, but what used to make people do this is that Salatul Jama'a Afdal means Salatul Fasi. That is what they are trying to do, that Jama, but they misunderstand the meaning of that Jama prayer. So we are to pray singularly if we did not arrive in time. And if we arrive in time, or as a traveler, there are people that are living there, they are praying their own Jama, 4 rakah. We just step at the back, form our own Jama to there and pray. After this Jama, there's no Jama again. There's no Jama again. The Prophet once went to the mosque and made them pray in Jama now. So, and he turned back home. He prayed Jama with his family. He not pray it, compulsory salat. He turn back home and pray with his family. You can pray with your family in the house as Jama prayer. So, and at the same time, there is also an act of the Sahaba. 3 Sahabas, they came into the mosque one day. Al-Kama and 2 of them like that. They've already prayed. 3 Sahaba at the same time. They not meet up with Salah. They've already prayed in the mosque. Both of them now went back to one of them went to the house of one of them. Maybe it's not far. And they prayed Jama there. Because we men are not allowed to be praying compulsory salat at home. It is only women that are allowed to pray at home. But we can pray Jama at home if something happens like that. So they went to the house of one of them, they prayed the Jama there. So if 2 Jama can be formed in one mosque, they're supposed to even just go to the mosque and pray their own, because it's not the act of the Prophet. And even this particular topic, there are many books written for it differently. There are Salatul Jama, the second Jami in one masjid. Even Sheikh Albani wrote a very big book regarding this particular topic. Just that sometimes I used to feel disappointed in the north, because what we used to hear then is that not like this, the deen, they understand the deen, kuma, everything. We used to see our sons at our father that time. Until when we now to even deep inside, we now see the way majority, I'm not saying all of them, but majority of them, the way they pray. They will loose down hand, they will raise hand, they will use tasbih, all those stuff like that. Even they are soft sometimes. I used to even irritating. I have prayed beside somebody one day. Wallahi, this one, as I'm just touching my leg to his leg, he was just shifting his leg away. I'm like, so you don't want your leg to dirty or what? So this used to come on everywhere, and we have to be telling the people. And if they're not even listening, our own is just that we are trying to apply the sunnah of the Prophet. So we should pray singularly if they have already prayed Jama in the mosque. So Allah wa Allah.
My question is regarding this. Before, if you want to enter the cemetery, there's an scar for it, right? So for instance, if you are passing by, that you are not intended to enter the cemetery. You are just passing by. What is it, askar?
You are just passing by. Now. The askar is that if you enter a cemetery, you're not saying you pass through cemetery. You know, there is a way. Cemetery have fence now, as we used to see. But your own is not have fence. They open it anyhow. No. If it does not have any fence and you want to pass, definitely you are passing in the cemetery.
No,
Maybe the cemetery
is close
to the road.
Yes.
You are in cemetery already. Not be that now. You are when it is there is no demarcation. Yeah. It's beside the road. So as you are just going like this, if you see cemetery plenty like this. This is road. You do as car. Just do as car for them and you just go. Because it's the same thing as you are. But if it is a place whereby they demarcated the cemetery, there is a fence and that, or even far. If there is a fence that they demarcated this, you cannot be seeing this thing. It is only the block you just be seeing, like the one we went in that place. That one you just pass your own and just go. But in a situation whereby as you are even going yourself now, I just seeing dozens of graves like that.
Is it the same as car or?
It is the same as car, because it is an act of passing through cemetery. It's the same as car. So we are now accept our brother. I'm also in Gafa. Possibly. So, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.